Okay, we have a center line here. You want to have a parallel line, or rather a perpendicular line, that runs to that direction, going this way, and you would line up your toes on that perpendicular line running left and right. Then you would line up your heels so that the distance between the sides of your feet from the heel to the toe is the same distance. It's not like this or that. It's got to be like that. Okay? So then the idea is, with my quads closed, you can see this forms a V here. If I open the quad by spreading this open, getting the knees above my feet, that creates an upside down U instead of an upside down V. So we want to have a bit of a curve here. And when I put my eyes above my knee and look straight down, I can see the center of my foot in terms of the width. And if I look down with my eyes right above this knee, I can see the center of my left foot. If I let my knees come in, this is wrong, because now the knees are above the insole there. If they're out here, that's not good either, because it's moved away from the center of the foot, the center being this direction. So the center, the width, be right in the middle. Wherever it is on the foot, that would be the center, and our knee travels up and down that center parallel to each other, each knee. So the whole idea of this exercise is, pretend you have a pole right through here. You push your left knee forward, and that opens this quad here. This pulls open, and that knee goes forward. This quad also is open, and this knee goes straight back. So one knee goes towards the camera, the other knee goes away from the camera. If my right knee is moving back and my left knee is moving forward, that means I'm turning to the right. And I'm only turning to the right because this pushes my hips. And as my hips turn, the rest of my body is carried to that position. Up here, this has all got to be level, your shoulders, your hips. So as I move that left knee forward, right knee back, keeping them above the center of the foot width-wise and going up and down these tracks, it would be like this. And then back to the center, and then back. And when I stop in that position, I look down this knee, there's the center of my foot. I look down this knee, there's the center of my foot. If you check your knees with your eyes in the middle, you can't really tell where they are. You have to look down the knee, straight down, with your eye right above that. And I can see the knees are correct. And as you shift the weight, they talk about the one knee goes up and one knee goes down. It's more like one knee, it's like someone's lifting the leg, less weight is on that leg. The other leg, more weight is on the leg. So instead of saying the left knee goes down, I would say the left knee goes forward. And as it goes forward, some of the weight on this leg is shifted to that. And it looks like the right knee is going up. But it's really the weight shifting that we're talking about here. You're not going to lift your knee up in the air or push your knee. Well, you can push your knee like that. Technically, I guess it does go down and up, but think of it in terms of weight. The weight is here. And then back to the center, and then here. Now, in the beginning, I would strongly recommend doing it in front of a mirror, and also stop. When you start, stop and look at each knee. Make sure it's above the foot. Center of the foot, center of the knee is center of the foot. This is the center of the knee. Also make sure that when you do one of the changes, this knee back, that knee forward, look again. Down that knee, and I can see they're each above the center of the foot. Check your feet, make sure they're straight. Just like this line here, this line comes directly from the lens right towards me. I place myself in the center of that, and the feet equidistant left and right, and they're also the same amount forward and backward. One foot is not ahead of the other. We can do the knees like this, and just make sure you keep your quads open. So there's a conscious feeling until you're trained to keep basically rotating your thighs like this, outwards. And when you rotate your thigh outwards, it opens this inguinal crease, and it also pulls your knees into the correct position above your feet. So that's the whole idea behind this. You can also bend over slightly. When you bend over, don't push your knees forward like that, but just try and keep the knees where they are. Push your butt back. Bend over, rest your hands on your knees. Look down each one, make sure it's above the foot. Hold it in that position. Now push this knee back, and you'll find the other knee is going to go forward. And then check each knee. And they're right in the right position. Let it go back. Push this knee back, the left knee. Right knee goes forward. But only go an inch in the beginning, like an inch is plenty. Check the position. Let everything relax. So it's basically just doing this. At the same time, it's rotating the hips.